United Way is a nonpartisan community and organization that takes helping people seriously, but also likes to have a lot of fun. Have you seen the putting competition in the back of the hall? I've just learned that the United Way Golf for a Cause tournament will take place on June 10th at Whistlebear Golf Club. And lucky for you, there is a fun competition here tonight for you to win your way into the tournament. There's also a photo booth at the back and a United Way photo wall. So please be sure to get a photo with your group and share those photos on social media. Tonight there will also be a mid-awards 7th innings stretch type of activity with the annual heads and tails game being played as well. So get your 20 bucks out or your phone so you can participate. Heads and Tails is a United Way Spirit Awards tradition. It is a game of individual luck where the community always wins. A $20 entry fee will get you into the game, and the total funds raised are split 50-50 between United Way and the lucky winner. There are a few ways to play. You can donate cash into the envelope at your table. Does everybody see their envelope? It's right in the middle. Hi, Mark. Use the QR code in your program. Visit the United Way table at the back, near the bar, to play with a card. Remember, every dollar we receive tonight goes back into our community's not-profit network to help local charities. Thank you so much for joining us tonight to celebrate community, collaboration, and progress. You are all change makers and leaders, and I am thrilled to share this beautiful venue at Tapestry Hall with you tonight. I'm honored to be here as your MC for this lovely event. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Karen Coviello, and I have the privilege of working as the Senior Vice President of Habitat for Humanity Canada, and as a volunteer, as the President and Chair of the Board of the YW Kitchener-Waterloo. In these work and volunteer roles, I am driven by a shared goal of creating opportunities to build a stronger, more equitable community and in communities across this nation. I truly believe that where we live impacts how we live, and that access to safe and stable housing has the power to change lives. At Habitat for Humanity, we see it time and time again. Children raised in safe, affordable homes are more likely to pursue post-secondary education, experience greater happiness, and give back to their communities. Beyond my work, I'm deeply committed to advocating for women and supporting our community in meaningful ways. And that's why tonight is so important. When we come together in community, we create real impact. The United Way Spirit Awards are a celebration of everything that you have done this year to make our region a better place. And I am thrilled to be hosting this lovely event and to have this opportunity to connect with all of you. And now I would like to welcome United Way Region, Waterloo Region Community's CEO, Joan Fisk, to say a few words of welcome.
You got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your...
I didn't get a song, Joan. Joan has been a dedicated community leader her entire life and has been the CEO of United Way WRC since 2017. Joan has focused on improving fundraising efforts to enable maximum community impact for every single dollar raised. She leads with heart, conviction, and encourages collaboration and accountability. Her stewardship continues to uplift and inspire many. I would like to welcome Joan Fisk.
Thank you. Well, good evening. I see many faces I've met before and some new ones even better when we have some new folks to enjoy this most amazing location, Tapestry Hall. I'm here to talk about impact, and you'll hear a lot about that tonight. And I'm pleased to see you because you make the impact in our communities so impactful. I want to thank the businesses that are here to support us and have sponsored us, generously sponsored us. We have TMMC, Wawanisa, KPMG, RBC Wealth Management, Paul Morris and his crew, Onward Media, and EY. I'd also like to thank and congratulate all of the award winners, all of the nominees. We could not have an event like this if we didn't have some amazing people. Finally, I'd like to ask for a round of applause to many incredible funded partners that are here today, and those that are not. Last year, United Way was able to support 73 local organizations. This support is an investment in the future of our community, and possible because of the generosity of donors who believe that united is the way forward. Thank you to you all. To begin the evening, I'd like to invite Jeanette Vanderland to the stage to share a territorial acknowledgement. Jeanette is the branch manager and recruiter at RBC and is our current campaign cabinet chair. And that cabinet is amazing. There's a group of passionate community leaders who volunteer to help drive fundraising efforts and strengthen our community partnership. All right, I want to wave from all of our crew from the cabinet. I can see there's a few in here, I know. Where are you, Dave? Give it a wave. Great. It's a pleasure to work with Jeanette, too. So thank you so much for all that you do. And here is our passionate community leader, Jeanette Vanderland.
Thank you, Joan and Karen. It's an honor to serve as the chair of the United Way Campaign Cabinet Chair. I'm also grateful to assist in recognizing the history of the land and territory upon which we meet this evening. I would like to invite everyone to pause for a moment to appreciate our incredible surroundings, people, and nature. Here we are gathered next to the Grand River under the dreamlike living artwork Meander. This incredible installation is connected to the river and moves along with the flow of water. I invite each of you to reflect on the past, present, and future of this land, upon which we are privileged to live and work. How long have you and your family resided here? The land we are on right now is part of the Haldimand Tract, 6 miles on either side of the Grand River, granted to the Haudenosaunee of the Six Nations, and are within the traditional territories of the Anishinaabe and Chinootown peoples. The original stewards of these lands have been Indigenous peoples for thousands of years, and we are grateful for their deep traditional knowledge, philosophies, and contributions. We offer this territorial acknowledgement as a movement towards reconciliation and as a demonstration of our commitment to restorative practices and systematic change. I would like to recognize and offer my respect and gratitude to the Indigenous peoples who have been caring stewards of this land for millennia. We honor the truth of past and present to realize true reconciliation through listening, reflecting, and learning.
Now it's time to begin tonight's main event.
In times of economic uncertainty, the social cracks in our community widen, impacting the most vulnerable among us, our children, our families, our future.
I dropped out of school and I sort of stopped planning for the future because I didn't think I had one. And I felt like nobody was there for me when I needed them.
Being at home, it was very unstable. I didn't feel safe with the hostile environment. When you don't have the people there to support you that you know you should, your world kind of like spirals. I ended up moving out. It's the longest time I had gone without speaking to either of my parents.
I leave Syria because it's not safe. I came here to Canada. It's very difficult for me and for my kids.
United is the way we move forward together through economic uncertainty. For over 80 years, United Way has been the backbone of support in Waterloo Region, stepping in when the need to help others is greatest.
Coming from Uganda to Canada was hard to adjust to the culture. I didn't know anyone. My English was not good. But United Way really helped me in a way where there's different programs available for me, like literacy program, homework clubs, youth programs.
I finally found a program that I connected with, and I felt like I belonged there. It was definitely a place where I felt at home. I got to know myself and to feel confident.
I was first introduced to my success coach. He sat down with me and we talked about like universities and like figure out what prerequisites I need to take. United Way has been the biggest change coming into high school.
United Way believes in the power of unity, that together we can make a substantial difference to help others.
If it's one person's life who's transformed as a result of the hard-earned dollars that individuals have donated, that's worth it to me.
I want to give back in a way where I can help kids the way I was helped. It can change someone's life just by showing up.
To see that your life is shining, that encourages me to realize the benefit of generosity. Giving next year is going to be even easier.
But today we face challenges like never before. Rising costs of living, job insecurity, and limited access to basic needs are not just headlines. They are the harsh lived realities for too many of our neighbors, for too many of us. Imagine a small gift of just $5 from every resident in our community would add up to raise over $3.5 million to support those of us in dire need. Every contribution, no matter the size, helps us provide essential services from educational support to emergency shelter, from mental health resources to meals for those who would otherwise go hungry. This is our moment. This is our opportunity to rise together stronger and more united than ever. This is our call to action. Your donation means that we can continue our legacy of change and support. It means hope. It means relief. And it means a future where no one is left behind. To our loyal and supportive community, thank you for continuing to demonstrate how much you care through your generosity. If you're new to giving back through United Way, now is the perfect time to join us. Please donate today. Help us meet urgent needs. Because united, we don't just face the challenges alone, we overcome them together. United is the way we support our community through moments of economic uncertainty. Together, we will create real change. Thank you for leading the way.
Did I get it? Oh, I did. How about that? I actually made that mic work. Now, we're almost ready to get this whole show together, but I'm going to just want to say a few words. Just a few. Here we go. That was our campaign video. That's our very first showing of the campaign video. And I hope when you see it, you'll share it and send it along to somebody else so they can see it, because that is a really important part of the way we're going to market this year. And Michaela, there's an amazing woman that works with us, Michaela Jenkins-Moss. She helped put that together. It was amazing. Thank you, Michaela. Yay. We are a talented place. But it's also exciting that this is our 7th annual Spirit Awards. I don't know if very many of you were here for the very first one. I know some of my good friends were here when this wasn't quite renovated yet. It was Southworks. It was just a little, not quite ready to have an event, but we made it happen. And this space is an incredible example of vision, dedication, imagination, because none of us really could have imagined to have this in good old Cambridge. So it's an honor. It's an honor to stand with you. You are the people that make our community stronger every single day. The challenges we face may be great, but it's our collective power to meet them. Right now, too many neighbors are struggling under the weight of economic uncertainty. More and more families in our community are being pushed to the brink, having to choose between buying medication or children's shoes and clothing, between paying for childcare or even paying the heating bill. These are hard choices. They're not just hard, they're impossible. And we wish no one would have to make them. But here's what I do know to be true. Hardship and challenges do not define us. Our logical and compassionate response and our collaboration defines us. United Way has always been about mobilizing community to take action. Because when we all come together, business leaders, government partners, nonprofits, and individual community champions, we create solutions that change lives. This past year, our community stepped up in a remarkable way. Thanks to you, we raised nearly $5 million to support 73 charities. Thank you. That means meals on tables, roofs over heads, safe spaces for those escaping violence, and opportunities for young people to build their lives. But our work is not finished. Challenges continue to grow, and so must our responses. This is not a moment to stand still. This is a moment to step up, united in purpose, driven by impact. So tonight, as we celebrate what we have accomplished, let us also set our sights on what's next. Let us commit to showing up, to lifting up, and to stepping up for those who need us most. Because the strength of our community has never been in what we face, but in how we face it. And we must face it united. So thank you. Thank what you do to make this community a place where no one is left behind. Together, let's keep building, keep believing, keep proving that united is the way forward. Thanks so much. Enjoy the evening. We've got some special people that will be recognized tonight. And again, to all the nominees, congratulations. We're so proud of you.
Thank you, Joan, for those inspiring words. It's wonderful to stand up here with you with awe and gratitude for this community, and that this community that really steps up for those who need us most. I also like to thank you for everything that you do, Joan.
So first we have the Community Impact Award. This is presented to a funded partner that through their collaboration and effort with United Way shows outstanding leadership and dedication while continuing to drive change and impact in the community. Susan.
I'd like to invite Susan Williams-Bonet, United Way Campaign Cabinet Member and Wawanisa Vice President, Ontario Region, to the stage. Susan will be presenting this first award.
Hello, everyone.
The nominees are the Literacy Group, the AIDS Committee of Cambridge, Kitchener, Waterloo, and Area, ACWA, Sanguine Health Centre, Muslim Social Services, Canadian Arab Women's Association, Cambridge Shelter Corporation, YMCA of Three Rivers, and the YWCA Cambridge. Over to you, Susan.
United Way Waterloo Regional Communities is proud to present this year's Community Impact Award to YWCA Cambridge for their outstanding leadership, dedication, and collaboration in driving meaningful change in our community. For over 75 years, YWCA Cambridge has been at the forefront of advancing women's rights and gender equity. Their commitment to advocacy ensures that the voices of those most impacted by systemic barriers are heard in policy discussions on housing, homelessness, and gender-based violence. YWCA Cambridge is breaking new ground in addressing gender-based violence and justice for marginalized women and gender-diverse individuals, and have recently expanded their offerings to include a holistic care shelter in Cambridge. Their tireless efforts exemplify the power of collaboration in building a more just, inclusive, and equitable community. Congratulations, YWCA Cambridge.
You guys didn't know you have to dance off the stage after you win. That's part of the deal.
The project, the Women's Emergency Shelter for Unhoused Women in Cambridge, has been a 2-year passion project of the YWCA, and we're just so very grateful that the community wrapped us in their support when we decided to do this project, and happy to say that the shelter opened on February 24th, and we are full. And unhoused women in Cambridge have a safe place to go with the supports that they need to make the changes in their lives. So thanks to all of you for supporting our dream and our project. Thank you.
Wonderful. Our next category is the Outstanding Workplace Campaign Award for small to mid-sized companies. I would like to invite Jordan Taylor, COO of Onward Media Group, to assist in presenting the award.
The Outstanding Workplace Campaign Award recognizes the employee campaign manager and workplace that's demonstrated exceptional dedication in engaging and informing employees while also increasing donations in a smaller workplace setting defined as 200 or less employees.
Come on up, Jordan. The nominees are P&H Milling Group, Vertec Vision, Grandbridge Energy, Inc., Enbridge Gas, Inc., Intact Public Entities, WSIB. Jordan?
Thank you so much. So, United Way Waterloo Region Communities is proud to present this year's Outstanding Workplace Campaign Award for small to medium-sized businesses to Grandbridge Energy. So, Grandbridge Energy is more than just a successful business. They've built a workplace culture rooted in generosity, leadership, and community impact. With over $660,000 in lifetime giving, their commitment to United Way and to our community is both longstanding and inspiring. The spirit of giving is powered by 17 leadership donors and an incredible internal committee of 10 dedicated employees. A special shout out goes to Michelle Almeida-Hahn, their United Way committee chair, who has not only led their internal campaign, but also shared ideas and best practices across the region, helping inspire others at our ambassador training this past September. Michelle's leadership earned her a well-deserved nomination for Volunteer of the Year. And Grandbridge Energy didn't hold back. This year's campaign included a 2-week pledge card drive, United Way onboarding for new hires, a corporate match, and a whole range of fun, delicious events that brought people together. At Grandbridge Energy, giving back isn't just part of the job, it's part of who they are. Please join us in congratulating Grandbridge Energy, this year's Small to Mid-Size Outstanding Workplace Campaign Award recipient.
Thank you. I just would like to say I am so incredibly proud of our Grandbridge Energy team. We've got a great internal committee comprised of employees across the organization, and they've done a phenomenal job in raising awareness and also raising dollars. We raised over $43,000 in this year's campaign, so really, really proud of that. So thank you.
Congratulations, Grandbridge. They didn't have far to go when they came tonight, by the way. if you know where their offices are, they're just around the corner in the converted and amazing old Southworks building.
On to the next award. Up next is a similar award, which goes to our larger workplaces, the Outstanding Workplace Campaign Award for organizations with over 200 employees. I would like to invite Robert Connell, partner at KPMG, to help with presenting this award.
Yeah, that KPMG guy, he gets a lot of clapping. The Outstanding Workplace Campaign Award for large organization recognizes the employee campaign manager and workplace that has demonstrated exceptional dedication in engaging and informing employees while also increasing donations year over year. As defined, this company has over 200 employees.
The nominees are Toyota Motor Manufacturing Canada, TMMC. Is that you guys? University of Waterloo, Wilfrid Laurier University, BMO, TD Bank, oh no, RBC Royal Bank. Not that they're competitive at all, but Robert, over to you.
Okay, wow. United Way Waterloo Region Communities is honored to present this year's Outstanding Workplace Campaign Award for Large Workplace to BMO. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now, as they come up, guys. This is a little awkward. You see, I work for KPMG, and BMO is an audit client. This is public knowledge. I'm not telling tales out of school here. But even though I'm not an accountant, I'm an engineer, and they'd never let me anywhere near an audit, I am not allowed to say anything nice about BMO because that could indicate bias and a lack of objectivity. So instead, I'm going to give some unbiased facts. BMO has been an outstanding partner to United Way, showing up in extraordinary and meaningful ways for decades. That's true. That's a fact.
That's all you got?
That's it. That's the whole thing. However, this award recognizes their efforts specifically in this past campaign year. Their commitment to community impact goes far beyond fundraising. It's about action, engagement, and leadership. This year, BMO led by example, bringing the largest team to our campaign kickoff. For the March of 1,000 Umbrellas, they brought an incredible 46 employees proudly walking together in support of a stronger community. Their enthusiasm carried through to the corporate trivia event where they brought 6 teams who showed up ready to compete, connect, and give back. Beyond participation, BMO has been deeply invested in understanding and addressing local needs. They hosted one of our most engaged workplace campaigns, inviting 5 powerful impact speakers who shared firsthand the difference United Way makes in people's lives. They also took a step further in learning, participating in one of the Seeing is Believing tours, bringing employees to the Multicultural Center, the Working Center's social enterprises to help foster a deeper connection between their team and the community they support. BMO's leadership extends even further, with employees serving as board and cabinet members, helping to shape the future of our region through their expertise, passion, and advocacy. Their dedication, teamwork, generosity exemplify what it means to be a corporate leader in social responsibility. And I can't read this last one, it's too nice. So please join me and give me a round of applause for BMO.
Wow, thank you so much. What an honor, and we owe it all to our teams. This is not Marwan and I, these are our teams, the people that have been involved in United Way on the board, in organizing events, to the teams that come out time and time again, to our ambassadors that are here today.
thank you from the bottom of our hearts. These are the people that are making a difference in our community. And to our peers that were nominated as well, congratulations, because we see you out there all the time, and hey, we kick your butt, but it's for a great cause. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
Way to go, BMO. Before we move on to the next celebration for the evening, a reminder that the Heads and Tails game will be up next, and United Way staff will be coming around to collect the cash from your tables now. You can also pay by scanning the QR code in your program.
Yeah, you don't have to have cash.
The next celebration for the evening, we'll let their party settle down a little bit. The next celebration for the evening is recognition for the United Way and Labour Community Partnership. I am pleased to introduce Scott Hamilton, United Way's Senior Director of Philanthropy, who will be speaking to you about this important and long-time partnership.
I'm just getting in the middle here. Scott is also a champion in the city of Cambridge on the council. We didn't introduce him in that particular role because tonight he's got his United Way hat on, but I didn't want to forget that he does that on the side of, I don't know, middle of his desk, I think. Over to you, Scott.
It's like taped on. There we go. Sorry. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming tonight. My name is Scott Hamilton. I started at the United Way about a year ago, and it was about 1 week in when I was approached with a question, and it was, hey, Scott, we have this little event coming up. Do you want to say a few words? And being the new person, I was like, yeah, of course. I don't want to let the team down. So 1 week later, there I am on the podium, emceeing the Spirit Awards, thinking, okay, this is quite the substantial event that they've got me doing the first week. But I'm still here a year later. I love it, and it's an honor to be here with all of you tonight, sharing in all of the celebration of community that we're experiencing. But I'm here tonight to stress the crucial importance of the partnership between United Way, Waterloo Region communities, and the labor movement. So labor has always been at the forefront of change. It's fought for public health care, for fair wages, for voting rights, for health and safety protocols, and essential workplace protections. And these are principles that deeply align with the United Way's mission to help others. And at United Way, we believe that systemic issues like poverty, homelessness, and food insecurity, well, they can't be tackled one at a time or individually in silos. So we don't just fund one charity, we build networks of support that address these complex issues and crises together. We work at them from the ground up. And we can only do that with the collaboration of all sectors, public and private, and that includes our valued partners in labor. And that's why we're very proud of our national labor partnership with the Canadian Labour Congress and our local partnership with the Waterloo Regional Labour Council. This agreement recognizes that a healthy, thriving community is in everyone's best interest, and it takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of work. Our local partnership is strong and long-standing. It began with the appointment of the first labor staff in Kitchener-Waterloo, Joyce Cruikshank, who's sitting at the back, and that was in 1986. That was followed by Sandy Ellis in Cambridge in 1990, and today we continue to build on that legacy through the shared initiatives and joint leadership through events such as this. So I want to thank and acknowledge that Joyce is here with us tonight with Bob. Thank you very much for being here, Joyce. This past year in 2024, we were very pleased to announce the renewal of our local labor partnership agreement that reinforced our shared commitment to principles of equity, dignity, and opportunity for all. And labor's contribution to United Way is both impactful and inspiring. In 2024 alone, unionized workplaces in our region contributed $656,365 to our fundraising efforts. So it was quite substantial. And this incredible support came from 24 private sector companies, 19 federal departments, 18 provincial ministries, and 18 unions representing over 40 locals. So a wide swath of the region contributed. So to close, to all of our partners in labor, we thank you, we see you, we value you. Your dedication to philanthropy strengthens our communities, And together, across all sectors and across all walks of life, we share the same goal, all of us, and that's to build a better future where no one is left behind. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. It's nearly time for our 7th inning stretch to take a little break from the presentations, move our bodies, and have a little fun, and raise a lot of money for our cause this evening. It's time to play Heads and Tails. Okay, you can do better than that. It's time to play Heads and Tails. Thank you very much. To run tonight's Heads and Tails, I would like to invite United Way Community Investment Specialist, Brooke Ferrara, up to the stage. Hello, Brooke. You have to wait while I say nice things about you now, Brooke. You ready? Brooke is a rising star at United Way, both locally and soon globally. She has been selected as a One Young World delegate and will represent United Way Centrade, which I guess is Canada? That's amazing. At the prestigious annual Leadership Summit for Young Leaders this November in Munich, Germany. Yeah, that's impressive. Out of 19 delegates sponsored by United Way worldwide, Brooke is one of just 3 Canadians chosen to attend. At One Young World, Brooke will join over 2,000 young leaders from across the globe to share bold ideas, explore innovative solutions, and bring back valuable insights to strengthen United Way's impact, both around the world and right here in Waterloo Region. As we honor outstanding community members and their achievements tonight, we also want to recognize Brooke and this incredible milestone. Please join me in celebrating Brooke with a big round of applause.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited for these upcoming opportunities, especially to gain insights that will help strengthen our community right here at home. Now let's switch gears and have a little fun. It's time for Heads or Tails. So if you're not familiar with Heads or Tails, here's how it works. If you've already made your donation to play, you'll be asked to stand up in a moment. So here is the rules. Each round, you'll make your guess, either heads or tails, by placing your hands on your head for heads and on your hips for tails. I'll flip a coin and announce the results. If you guess correctly, you'll stay standing and move on to the next round. If not, you take a seat and you're out. We'll keep going until just a few players remain, and they'll be invited up on the stage for a final showdown. The winnings are split. Half support United Way Waterloo Region communities, and the other half goes to our lucky winner. Good luck and have fun.
Okay. These guys, look at BMO. BMO's ready to roll. They're like, we already won tonight. We're going for more. It's awesome. If you have donated to play, please stand up, or feel free to play from your seat if you prefer. Give you all a moment. Do a little stretch. We're going to start with round one. Round one. Brooke will flip the coin, and she will show me, and I will announce whether it's heads or tails. Okay, but first, you need to choose if you're doing heads or tails. So if you're choosing heads, put your hands on your head. I told you I was a kindergarten teacher. If you're choosing tails, you can put your hands wherever you want to, but somewhere in your hip region. You ready? Brooke, you ready? Okay, yeah. Everybody ready? Don't move. Tails. Awesome. Round two. What are you guys all doing the same thing? Is this like a coup? What's going on here? Okay. So you're in it together. It's team development. Heads or tails? Everybody freeze. Pick your place and freeze. Keep an eye on your neighbors, especially ones you don't trust. Heads. Come closer to me. And then you can just say it, or they'll hear it. I don't want to hit you though. I've been practicing. Do you want to say this? Look at that. Any of the mathematicians still alive? Let's see. Look at these guys. Look at this. Yeah, the accountants are still going. Round 3. 50-50. Round 3. Pick your heads or tails. Everybody good? Okay, Brooke.
I told you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tails.
It's like White Lotus just happened right here. They're all gone. Okay. How many people we got left? I see like 6. Oh, are you up? Yeah, one over here. We'll do one more round before we bring people up to the stage. So if you're shy, you might want to lose right now. Okay, so pick. I can't see, if you can see me, pick heads or tails. You ready? Don't be so indecisive, Mr. in the middle there. Pick your heads or your tails. You ready? You're good. Okay, he's picked his tails. Ready? Yep. Heads. What do we got? I'm thinking it's time for the people who just won that round to come up to the stage and hang out with us. Who's left? It's about to get nasty. That's it? 1, 2, 3? Okay, gentlemen. 2? Just 2? Oh.
Really? Just 2?
Just 2? That's it? Hold on. That's it? Okay, 2 people. Where are you from? EY. EY? Bank Montreal. Okay, EY and Bank Montreal. You ready?
Should we tell them to rock, paper, scissors for who gets to guess? Because they can't guess the same thing.
I know, I think they need to turn their backs to each other. Yeah. Turn your backs to each other. And pick your heads or your tails, fellas. Okay? Shh. Ready? Okay. We'll figure it out. It's, rants, it's tails. Guess what? Okay, there's a backup plan. Brooke, you have a backup plan.
Can I go with the backup plan?
Yep, go with the backup plan.
Okay, so we're gonna get them to rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins gets to pick heads or tails, and then the other one just gets what's left.
There you go. Winner! We've got a winner. Yep. Oh, we're doing this. This is what you're doing. Okay, I missed that part of the story. Brooke, let her rip. Heads and tails.
I didn't look at it.
Heads. I think this is a BMO kind of night. So, we have a winner. What's your name? Kyle Randall from BMO. Yep. So we'll let you know what the grand total is by the end of the night, and then you can treat all your colleagues to drinks. Okay? Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Thank you. Congratulations. One more round of applause for Brooke. Thanks, Brooke. And Joan, you're coming back up. Okay, our next award is the Spirit of Community Award, and I would like to invite Paul Morris from Morris Wealth Management of RBC Dominion Securities to the stage to assist in presenting.
So, the Spirit of Community Award honors an individual, group, or organization that personifies exceptional community spirit, teamwork, generosity through their significant overall partnership with United Way.
The nominees are the Waterloo Regional Police Service, Borealis Grill and Bar. I like that place. Canadian Western Bank, Enbridge Gas Inc., the University of Waterloo, Chantel Moore of Gore Mutual Insurance. Over to you, Paul.
Yes, Jacqueline, BMO is kicking butt tonight. But don't forget, we all started at Canada Trust. That's where the good ones came from. Anyway, United Way Waterloo Region Communities is proud to present this year's Spirit of Community Award to the, drumroll, Waterloo Regional Police Service. I don't know why, I feel a little safer now. For their outstanding commitment to building a stronger, more connected community. WRPS, RAPS I guess, has demonstrated what it truly means to go beyond the call of duty, not just in their service, but in their unwavering support for United Way and the people of our region. This year they launched the first ever Hallow Way Fun Run, bringing together officers, families, and community members for a spirited event that combined fitness, fun, and philanthropy. Their enthusiasm carried into the workplace with internal competitions that sparked generosity and engagement among their teams, and their special events revenue is 20% of their campaign. And when it came to showing up for United Way events, WRPS was there in full force. Their incredible participation in the March of 1,000 Umbrellas helped keep participants safe, adds to the excitement of the event, and set the tone for an inspiring campaign season, demonstrating their solidarity with those facing hardships in our community. They also made their presence known at the United Way game with the KW Titans, rallying behind our mission and proving that teamwork on and off the court creates real impact. Through their dedication, WRPS has shown that community service extends far beyond their daily duties. They've made giving back a priority, and for that we are incredibly grateful. So, congratulations, Waterloo Regional Police Service, on this well-deserved recognition.
Well, for those of us in public service, I know that we all signed up for the awards, and that was supposed to be a joke. It's a deep honor here representing all 1,350 members of our police service. And looking around the room tonight, I really want to recognize the nominees in this category and all the nominees tonight. It's an incredible outpouring of support that we're providing to our community. And I'm very proud of this team here. We have a team of teams, and this is one of those teams that gets it done and really brings our organization together to give back in so many ways. I'm very proud of them. So I'm going to give them a round of applause. Yeah. We all know the times that we're in. We all know the need in our community, and we're very privileged to do the work that we do in community service. I really want to thank the United Way for continuing to bring us together, to show us the need in this incredible community, and to continue to lead us in so many ways. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Very good. Our next award is the Outstanding Volunteer Award, and I would like to invite Derek Kidney, Vice President Administration of Toyota Motor Manufacturing Canada, TMMC, to the podium to help us present this award.
The Outstanding Yes, okay. Oh, look at that crew over there. The Outstanding Volunteer Award nominate as an honor an individual, group, or for an outstanding volunteer service or person celebrating the selfless spirit in which volunteerism is offered.
This year's nominees are Ali Kizelbosh, Daisy Martin, Michelle Owusu, Jennifer Ward, okay, Michelle Almeida Hahn, and the corporate trivia founders Tanya Taylor, Rebecca Tascona, Laura Galbraith, and Rob Connell.
And the winner is, drum roll please. Oh, that's good, really good. The winner is the corporate trivia founders, Tanya Taylor, Rebecca Tascona, Laura Galbraith, and Rob Connell. Congratulations, come on up. United Way Waterloo Region Communities is honored to present this year's Volunteer of the Year Award to the corporate trivia founders. This group of visionary community leaders transformed a simple idea into a signature event with a lasting impact. Corporate trivia raised nearly $75,000 over the past 3 years, bringing fresh energy to our fundraising efforts and engaging a new demographic of younger donors. This group's leadership, generosity, and unwavering support made the successful event able to continue and connect the community and raise beneficial funds for years to come. Each outstanding volunteer brought unique strengths to the table, and together they built a fundraising powerhouse and empowered United Way staff by sharing their expertise and playbook to ensure the event's continued success. Tonight, we recognize the corporate trivia founders for their passion, leadership, and commitment to our community. Congratulations, and thank you all.
Awesome. Congratulations, Tanya, Laura, Rebecca, and Rob. Please do.
I just wanted to say thank you so much to my partners in crime when we had this idea. They really helped me run with it. We all ran with it. I also really want to thank the United Way because they just really let us run with it, quite frankly. We had this crazy idea about how can we bring companies together when not everyone can do a run, not everyone can go golfing, but you know what? Everyone likes trivia, and it's grown into something where people really like to compete, apparently, and they like to win. And so hopefully next year there's another one. 4th annual, maybe? So thank you so much to Joan and your team for supporting our idea.
Wonderful. To present our final award of the evening, I would like to invite Board Chair Nina Gupta to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here this evening representing the United Way Board of Directors. Tonight has become close to the end of our program. We are truly celebrating this amazing community and the people who give their time and energy and resources to create real lasting change. Those of you who volunteer, you're not just giving back. You are building this community and shaping a future. I've always loved that saying about planting oak seeds for the next generation, even though you may not be the person who benefits from the shade. The benefits of working with the United Way and volunteer work is limitless. As human beings, we need to find a purpose. And I find that for me, charitable work, volunteerism, the United Way is a way that I find meaning and maybe validation. And I hope that you feel it too in this room. We know that the smallest acts of generosity and kindness can create an amazing ripple effect of positive change. And I really loved the campaign video this year. It's an amazing video because I have no doubt that some of those recipients of charity will grow on to grow and prosper and in turn become donors as well. We know that giving isn't just about money. It's your time, your talent, your passion, and every bit counts. Together we create stronger, healthier, prosperous, safer communities. My message and ask of you today is to see if you can dig a bit deeper. See if you can become, this is my phrase, evangelists for the United Way. We know we are heading into economically very tough times. Our community is one of the top 5 that will be impacted by tariffs. We will have to work harder because the needs are going to grow. If you can give money, we'd really appreciate that, let me be honest. But if you can give your time, and if you can speak up for the United Way, if you can talk about tonight's event and what United Way has meant to you in the past, we would really appreciate it. And if you really want to step up, volunteer more, maybe even think about becoming a member of the board of directors, talk to any one of us. We would love to hear from you. I have been in this community for 20 years. And to me, because I've sort of lived on a lot of places, this is home. And when I came, the person I kept running into every single event, whether it was a charity event, a political event, or a community event, was Mr. Ken Sealing, a man who truly needs no introduction in this community. Ken was an inspiring leader. I have never seen a politician work as hard as Ken did. He was at every event. He served the people of his community and this region for 40 years in elected office. He was an honest, hardworking, truthful, committed, visionary politician. And in an era where it's fun to bash politicians, Ken Sealing stands for everything we want in a politician. The United Way is very grateful for his support and collaboration on this award. He served as regional chair from '85 to 2018, but he was first elected in the community of Woolwich in 1977. He's been on the Waterloo Region Police Services Board, the Waterloo Regional Library Committee, the Waterloo North Hydro Commission, the Grand River Conservation Authority, the Board of Governors of the University of Waterloo, the Board of the Association of Municipalities of Ontario, and he chaired the mayors and regional chairs of Ontario for many years. And just because he's retired does not mean he's slowed down. I see him at even more events. He's on the boards of Wilfrid Laurier and Martin Luther University College, the Grand Philharmonic Choir, the Elora Festival and Choir, and the Municipal Property Assessment Corporation, and still makes time for the United Way. It has been an honor and privilege to serve on the board of directors with Mr. Ken Sealing, who I am proud to consider now not just my political leader, but a colleague as well. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Ken Sealing.
thanks, Nina. That was a little embarrassing. How wonderful it is to be here this evening and to be part of a nice celebration. So my 40 years on regional council, 33 of which were as the regional chair, allowed me to see the region as a large family made up of many different parts, all of which combine to create the special place called the region of Waterloo. If the truth were known, the best part of my role and the part I missed the most in retirement was getting to be out with people in the community, with organizations large and small, with individuals, singly or in groups, who saw that they had an active role in making this region work. I especially appreciated those who worked at the grassroots. It was an honor for me to have this award created in my name, as it helped recognize the many people who did so much. Each year, I have the privilege of recognizing outstanding public leaders whose extraordinary contributions and unwavering commitment have truly embodied the spirit of the community. The Community Leaders Award is a testament to those who openly, or often quietly, have seen the needs within our community and who have, in a variety of ways, responded to address those needs. It may be through individual efforts, through organizations, through volunteerism, through public service, through philanthropy, openly or quietly. They have, in their own ways, been forces to help make better lives in our region. This big family that forms our region has a long history of caring. And for those of you in the past who had to sit through any of my speeches, you will recall that I often talked about how this region was set apart because of the sense of stewardship that exists here. Stewardship. We have two things that has made this region great: entrepreneurialism and stewardship. And that stewardship shows us well in so many ways. Being the historian that I am, if I gave you the full speech, you'd understand that the entrepreneurialism comes from the Germanic migrations and the cheap Scots who came here, the two of them together. And the sense of stewardship rose out of the Mennonite community, which came into this region. And they blended together and have always formed a partnership in doing things in this region, and which made us great. Past recipients of this award exemplify that spirit. They were Samson Ling, Judy and Bob Astley, Diane and John Bell, Sue and Jim Hallman and the Hallman Foundation, Brian Larkin, and last year's honoree, John Neufeld. And I see two of them here tonight. John Bell, stand up, John, and be recognized. I understand that Diane's recovering with a new part in her leg, so otherwise she would have been here. And John Neufeld's here somewhere. I saw him earlier. Where's John? Stand up, John, and be recognized. Stand up. I often call him St. John for the great work he does out in that community. It's both an honor and a privilege to present the United Way Waterloo Region Communities Leadership Award to an individual whose dedication has brought much to our community. Rita Westbrook, would you come up with me, please? Rita's commitment to public service spans over 4 decades. Rita joined the Waterloo Regional Police in 1975, soon after its formation. Early on, she began working with young people in the Youth Bureau in Cambridge. I think it's fair and accurate to say that Rita was a professional policewoman and leader at a time when women were beginning to take on new roles in policing, and who proved that women could take rightly leadership roles in policing, which was a challenge, I'm sure. She rose through the ranks and retired after 35 years as a superintendent. As one of her colleagues told me, and she can guess who this might be, she walked the talk. She walked the talk. I sat on the police commission, later known as the Police Services Board, and regularly saw Rita in action. There was no question that she was a professional, competent, and skilled leader and a role model for women in what had been a traditional male preserve. In addition to her exemplary career in law enforcement, Rita has been a long, strong leader in our healthcare sector. She served as a board member and then chair of the Cambridge Memorial Hospital during challenging times, and there were challenging times at the Cambridge Hospital. Later, she and I were appointed by the province to the board of the Grand River Hospital, where I saw Rita's knowledge and experience come to bear in healthcare matters. Rita's involvement in healthcare was not just limited to the hospital sector. She was an active member of the Waterloo Region LIN, offering advice and support to healthcare services across the region at a time when support for grassroots health initiatives were being offered in the community, which made us a leader in the province of Ontario. Rita's passion for community building is further evident through her long-standing involvement in Rotary. As a dedicated member of the Cambridge Rotary Club, she championed numerous initiatives aimed at improving the lives of those in our community. Her leadership was instrumental in the formation of the Rotary Club of Cambridge Sunset, where she currently serves as secretary, fostering a renewed spirit of service and engagement. In addition to her professional volunteer commitments, Rita is an active member of the Women's United and generous donor to United Way. Her philanthropic efforts and hands-on involvement exemplify the true spirit of community leadership. Rita's dedication to service was shared with her late husband, John Westbrook, who passed away in 2017. Together, and since his passing, Rita embodied and continues to embody the values of compassion and commitment to community that we celebrate today. Rita, your dedication to public service, healthcare, Rotary, and broad community engagement have made you a wonderful community builder. It is with great respect and admiration that I present to you the Community Leadership Award. Congratulations and thank you for your unwavering commitment to make our community a better place to live. Please join me in honoring this year's recipient of the Community Leaders Award, Rita Westbrook.
Gosh, I don't know what to say, but anybody who knows me knows I'm never for a lack of words. But I will make this brief. I'll only keep it to maybe 15, 20 minutes. We're good. We're all good. And then when I came up here, the young little police officer in me came out because Mr. Seeley's right here, and I felt like I should be saluting him because he was the chair of the Police Services Board. So thank you very much, Ken. I guess I can call you Ken now. I just would echo everything that was already said about things that we do in our community, the volunteerism. And there's actually, everything I did when it came to volunteering was such a fulfillment in my life. It has just been so incredibly wonderful, working with dedicated people, working with fabulous people, whether it's in Rotary, United Way, and that just embodies all of it. And I was thinking of the names that are mentioned. I'm just amazed that I'm in such a prestigious group to have received this award. And I'll just end it by saying that the one thing I learned through a lot of the volunteerism is that when you do things, you can in fact change someone's life. And you just never know what you do as a volunteer, how it will in fact change that person's life. And that is just so unbelievably rewarding, and you'll never probably meet that person, which is fine because you do it out of kindness and the goodness of your heart. So again, thank you very much. Thanks.
Congratulations, Rita. And thank you, Ken. Those were really wonderful words. It's getting late in the night. But it's a joy to be here and to have these kinds of celebrations with so many amazing community members. And I know that picture went away, but those people ahead of you are also incredible people in this community that make a difference every single day.
Congratulations, Rita. I want to thank Joan for inviting me to participate here today And also acknowledge and thank Nina Gupta, Board Chair, and Ken Sealing for their incredible leadership and compassion. Thank you all for your contributions to tonight and also to our community. In wrapping up, I want to again thank our sponsors for helping to make this evening's event such a great success. Another round of cheers coming, I think. TMMC, KPMG, Wawanisa, Morris Wealth Management of RBC Dominion Securities, Onward Media, and EY.
So, I have a little something for you, Miss MC.
Oh, are you skipping like a whole bunch of pages? I think you might be, Joan. Page 58.
You're rocking it. Keep
Yeah.
going. So congratulations to all this evening's, just stay where you are. This evening's nominees and winners. Well done and well deserved. Your incredible contribution to Waterloo Region is not unnoticed. As Nina says, there are countless ways to get involved in our community and to give back. We are so grateful for those who contributed to United Way, Waterloo Region tonight. Please take your programs home with you. They're keepsakes, don't you think? They have the upcoming events. We've got golf coming up on June the 10th. We have our Walk of the Thousand Umbrellas, and we have another Women United event, and you won't want to miss that. And by the way, boys are more than welcome.
Okay, thank you, Joan. And before we head out, I will highlight a few more of those upcoming events and 2 prizes to announce. So, where's my friend Kyle?
Where's Joe?
You coming up? Okay. For our Heads and Tails game, we raised $3,380. And Kyle, you're lucky I didn't run out the door. It's only because the police department's here that I didn't. Kyle, for you, $1,690. We also had a fun putting competition with a big prize. Entrance into the United Way Golf for a Cause taking place on June 10th at Whistlebear Golf Club. I know this person too. Congratulations, Tim Rollins from EY, who has won entrance to the golf tournament. I think you can stay there, Tim, but where are you? Can you just stand up and wave? There you are. Look at him. There he is.
There he is, up right behind the podium.
He was all over the newspaper last week. He's the chair of the merged hospitals. Great thing. Great guy. I'd like to highlight and thank Sun Life, who will be the Golf for a Cause title sponsor for the 3rd year in a row. Sponsorship opportunities and registration is open. You will be receiving all the details in a follow-up email tomorrow. Please register early, as we can't wait to see you again soon. And one more exciting opportunity is a special tour of the Toyota Motors manufacturing plant in Cambridge to learn how creating a culture of philanthropy and community support helps businesses thrive. Thank you for everything you do for Habitat. I know that you do. We would love to have you join us on April 25th for this exclusive tour. You can speak to Scott Hamilton or another staff member if you're interested. So I had such a wonderful time tonight. It's been such a pleasure to celebrate this event with you. Lights are going off. We're all going home, I think. What's going on, Joan? Please don't forget to take a photo of your group, and please tag at United Way WRC on social media.
And Karen.
Joan.
Thank you for being such a great part of this evening. I have a little special gift. Of course, you know, 1,000 umbrellas. We have umbrellas as our gift.
Thank you.
And Karen, she rocked it. I actually saw her was the MC at the YWKW, where she is also the chair in her spare time. And I said, how would you like to MC for United Way? She said, really? And she did a great job. And thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
To all our community partners, supporters, volunteers, donors, thank you. And a huge thanks as well to the Tapestry Hall team. They did a great job of serving. I also want to thank my United Way team. Where are you? Give us a wave. Thank you so much. You put so much effort and work into pulling this event on, and I can tell you, behind the scenes, there was a lot of work done, and they are tireless in getting this event to happen. I also want to thank our board and cabinet. Now, I know that we talked about them earlier, and if you wouldn't mind even just standing up, Anina was already up, but just stand and recognize that you are a cabinet member or you're a board member and you're part of a volunteer team at United Way. And we are so grateful to have you. That kind of commitment is something that you can't really just make up. But thank you. This is my community, believe it or not, for many generations. In fact, I think I'm 5th generation Galt, even though we're not supposed to say Galt anymore. This is your community, and we are all in this together. We are united in the knowledge that our raising tide lifts all boats. Our combined efforts will help that tide rise together. And thank you to Darren Bondi, team over there for Onward Media, who've been incredible community partners and are filming tonight, so you never know where you're going to see your beautiful faces. I'd also like to thank the Conestoga College Digital TV crew. You've seen them around. There they are. They are amazing students. And we'll share all these details with you when they come out. The CCDTV is the first and only 24/7 college TV in Canada. And we're very proud of them and grateful for their support. Yay, Conestoga. Yay. So thank you all. This is a wrap up. This event gives me the fortitude to push forward into another year, committed to doing even more for our community. And I'm confident, because of each of you, that we will have a huge positive impact in 2025. United Way is the way forward. This brings us to an end. Thank you for coming, and thank you for doing everything that you do to lift up our community. Have a great, fun evening. If you want a picture, they'll be out on the other end. Good night, everybody.
Welcome everyone. It's so amazing to see so many faces and so many groups represented here today in support of the United Way. And we know that the United Way does tremendous work in all of our communities. So give yourself a huge hand for coming out today and taking this initiative really seriously.